Now, because your population took the health assessment and we had a substantial number of adults taking the health assessment, we can report on the health assessment risks. And the good news here is that the prevalence of being overweight or obese in your population is below average. You're at about 25% obese, and the average is close to 30%. You also have somewhat fewer people who are overweight than average. Also, your tobacco prevalence is well below average. The average is 12% adult smokers, and you're at about 7%. We also identify people as being at risk for developing a diagnosis in the near future for either depression, heart disease, or diabetes. And there you can see that your risks for developing depression and heart disease are somewhat below average, and the diabetes just slightly below or slightly above average. So all told, you have about 20% of the population who are at risk for developing diabetes in the next 2.5 years, about 10% of the population at risk for developing coronary artery disease and being diagnosed with that in the next 2.5 years, and about 1% of the population at risk for being diagnosed with depression in the near future. So those are, give us information about what kinds of wellness programs you might want to try to get people into to prevent those diagnoses, because those are high-cost people. Those people are high cost now, and they're going to get very high cost in the near future when they get that diagnosis if we don't prevent that. So that's the end of that.